special delivery for birthday girl Emma Paternoster. She turned 6 on Thursday, but mom, Liz, had to change her party plans, celebrating instead at home.
We were trying to do everything we could to make it as special as possible.
So was Joe Dan Price, a FedEx delivery driver they had never met before. He realized it was Emma's birthday when he dropped off a stack of presents and returned later that day with Dairy Queen cupcakes.
He felt bad that she wouldn't have a birthday like everyone else. He said, you know, if we weren't in this situation, she'd be at school with her friends. And so he just wanted to do what he could to help it be a little bit more special.
Emma's reaction, priceless. But at the time, the Paternosters didn't know the driver's name. He left quickly, and they wanted to thank him.
I even stopped other FedEx delivery guys that I saw in the neighborhood later that day, trying to figure out who he was.
A few thousand retweets later, Joe Dan's son saw this video on Twitter. His own retweet, "This is my dad," racking up more than 500,000 likes. The two families connected, and on Tuesday, Joe Dan stopped by the Paternosters' home again. This time, he was in for a surprise. Signs saying thank you and calling him their hero.
He really, truly is a hero. I mean, they're so busy right now, and to still think of others, even, you know, those that you don't even know, is inspiring.
Takes us inside the California Trader Joe's, where she and her co-workers are busy keeping up with the demand, always wearing protective gear.
I'm focusing on the things that I can control in terms of my safety.
The 26-year-old knows the risks. Nationwide, over a dozen grocery store workers have died from coronavirus, and she wondered about those who couldn't go inside. So she posted this message on a neighborhood website. "If anyone needs anything and is unable to leave their house, I will see what I can do to get it to you."
I'm shopping for people who literally cannot leave their homes because they're in chemotherapy, because they have a newborn, because they're elderly.
83-year-old Sylvia Martin is one of more than 24 people Sarah has helped so far.
I was scared. I guess I suddenly became aware of how vulnerable I am.
What does it say that people are not afraid to say, hey, I need help?
For people to be able to move past that, I think there's a lot of bravery and beauty in that.
2 bags for this gentleman. He likes CDs. That's so sweet. Delivery 1, done. How are you?
She's a gift. They're just so generous and so appreciated. By her action, she made other people do the same thing. Good behavior is contagious.
Hand sanitizer.
All of it sparked by Sarah's note.
Have you ever felt it more of a community than you are right now?
This has totally bolstered my sense of and definition of community here. It's been an honor.
Yeah, you like to be wild, huh?
It's playtime at the Zandbergen household. Cheryl and her 2 daughters, Kayla and Sienna, have been spending a lot of time together lately, and it's an effort to keep busy.
Baking, wax, and cookies. And water the garden.
I mean, it's hard. My husband's here all day now too. I got a lot of mouths to feed, and my kids are now doing their school activities at home. So it's a lot of balls in the air for sure.
Cheryl has also had her business put on hold, a business focused on helping moms like her. Moms Gone Wild was created 5 years ago after Cheryl took this leap, which turned into a vision to help moms live out their dreams and connect through various activities. But with COVID-19, all events have been canceled.
And that for me was hard at first, because part of who I am and part of my passion is connecting with people in person, connecting with the community.
So Cheryl took to Facebook to check in with the roughly 4,500 moms that follow her.
Like, how are you guys doing? And I sort of asked, like, how are you really doing? Like, I don't want to just hear you're fine. I want to hear, like, how are you actually doing? And the responses were overwhelming.
Cheryl set up an online interview with a registered clinical counselor who donated her time, and it's now been posted on mumsgonewild.ca. Much of the talk was centered around anxiety being felt during this very uncertain time.
As I got older, anxiety was a call to action. It's like if there were certain things that needed to get done and weren't getting done, anxiety would visit me. So we saw at the beginning of this pandemic, anxiety visited a whole bunch of people, and we ran out of toilet paper. You know, it's like, it's not rational.
So I'm hoping that when people watch the video, they think,
okay, you know, I can just do this one thing and it'll make it this tiny little bit better today.
Hey, this is Mayor Lori Lightfoot. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to just call in and thank you for your service.
Oh, it is my pleasure, Mayor. Thank you. And thank you for everything that you're doing for us. I had one of your life-size cutouts made. It's such a time that we are all in right now. It was wonderful.
I'm glad that I can provide a little relief for folks. I heard your partner's name is Kevin?
It is, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing very well.
That's good.
Doing whatever we can out here. Thank you so much for checking in on us. Happy to be here. Love coming to work.
You guys are doing the Lord's work, so thank you so much for everything you're doing, and make sure you take care of yourself. If there's anything that you guys need from us, don't hesitate.
It was so nice to talk to you. Thank you so much for calling. It means a lot.
No, my pleasure. Thank you.